Great honor. We've had such fun in Iowa. We've done really well with it. I've made so many friends here. And when I heard about this, it was terrific. And, you know, with all the folks that have been working with me, most of them have the Trump shirt on, Tana and everybody else. She's the only one without it. And I will tell you, they just wanted me to come and do this because you represent so much. You represent the future. You represent something very important, and it's an amazing school. You have amazing spirit, and I guess right after this, you're going to a big dance. Is tonight your big dance? I think I want to go to that, right? I like that much better than doing this. And I thought, you know, I speak about Iran, and I speak about all of the problems in the world, and there are plenty. But today I thought I'd maybe just tell you a few things because some of you are graduating, you're going to college in many cases, some cases not. But in many cases you're going to college and what you want to do and where you're going. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about success. Should I do that or do you want to hear about the gross national product? I just tell you this. Hello folks, let me see. Oh, they're so young, look at them. So young and beautiful and attractive. So it's so important. And I tell this to people. A lot of parents call up and they, you know, friends of mine, and they'll say, could you speak to my child? And my children, I knock on wood, so far have done a good job. You know Ivanka? Did anyone ever hear of Ivanka? And Don and Eric, and you know, they're out working and they're working hard and they like it. But they say, could you speak to my children? Because I really, it's so important to me. And if they know them, I take the time and we do it. And just a few things. If you can stay away from alcohol, it's a big advantage. If you can stay away from drugs, you have to do it. Because it's so competitive out there. It's so competitive that if you're at a 10% loss, and it could be much more than that if you get hooked. You know what I mean by that, right? All the young people and the parents, I hope they're all listening. Look, they're sitting back there, so they're beaming. They're so proud of you. You know why they're proud? Because I get millions of dollars to speak and I'm doing this for nothing. I feel so stupid. Stupid. But if you can stay away from the alcohol and stay away from the drugs, it's a big, big barrier that you won't have to work out. And it's so important. I think it's so important. Now, the other thing I add into that, and this is bad from a health side, but if you can stay away from cigarettes. You know, I got lucky. I never smoked, right? So I don't understand it. But people smoke and they can't get, and some of the parents know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't smoke, there's no interest. You have no, I see people smoking, I say, why are you doing that? But if you can avoid the cigarettes, it's good because it's just better for your health. Who's avoiding cigarettes? Yeah, me! Who smokes? Raise your hand. Nobody, right? That's all right. If you can, it's certainly an advantage. But stay away from the drugs. Stay away from the whole thing with alcohol. Now, when you go out, and you know what you like, you have to go and follow what you love. You have to do it. And you just have to follow your heart, and you'll be successful. And it may not be pure monetary success, because I know people that are the wealthiest people in the world, and they're not happy. Some are happy. They're content. These are people, generally speaking, these are, you know, in many cases, very miserable people. But they're very wealthy, and it doesn't mean they're happy. Some are a little bit happy, and it does solve some problems. You know, you don't have to worry about lots of things like costs and things like that. But so important that you do what you love. And, you know, then you're going to work harder because it's not going to be work. You're going to go out there. And I see it, you know, when I'm doing like a project that I love doing certain things. Now, when you have something like that, you wake up in the morning, you sleep very little, you're all excited about life.